I figured since this is the last time you all will see me in this ring, I would reintroduce myself. For the last 9 years, you've been hearing from Nicole, but for the first and only time tonight, you will hear from Nay, also known as Naomi. I'm going to do something different compared to all my other peers who have walked before me and hung up their boots, where they individualized every single thank you and made it very specific. I'm going to be a little bit more general, but do know that those people I am thankful for know exactly who they are, and there will be a few specific people. When I first joined CAW, I was 17 years old in my junior year of high school. And at that point in my life, I felt like the biggest people pleaser you could ever meet. I felt like I needed everybody to like me. I needed to like everybody. I needed to say yes to everything I was asked to do. And I felt like if I did all of that, then people were going to like me. I was going to have a good time and things were going to be okay. I can tell you, within my first few months, I learned that that is not how life works. And it took me a long time to really solidify that it's time for me to not be a people pleaser. I can happily say that now at the age of 26, that little girl has definitely grown and became a stronger woman because of this community and what life lessons it has truly taught me. There was a lot of positives that came out of a lot of different experiences I had during my time here. But of course, things were not always positive, especially in these last few months where I went radio silent and nobody heard from me. And that's probably been my biggest elephant in the room. And while I gave my peers great material to work with, I was truly facing my biggest enemy. And that enemy was myself. I was waking up every single day with no motivation to do anything. I sometimes didn't even have enough motivation to give my husband the love that he deserves. And I didn't open up to anybody about my struggles. I didn't tell anybody in management. I didn't tell anybody in my inner circle about it. I didn't tell any of my peers here. I just held it all in because I didn't want to be a burden. I can tell you I am in a much, much better place now than what I was before. And I'm not saying any of this for sympathy. I'm saying all this to be some kind of glimmer of hope to somebody out there who I know needs to hear this message. My first thank you is to that one person in management who messaged me to check in on me about what was going on. They had every single right to fire me and strip me of my belt. And honestly, I was preparing for it, but they didn't. They worked with me on my struggles, on how I could be better and have a better game plan. And that in itself gave me enough motivation to put enough gas in my tank and fill up my cup enough to work out the rest of this beautiful story that I just finished with these two women in this ring because of that one individual. So thank you for being my hope when I needed it most. I want to thank the two women that I've worked with for the last month on this story. I know I'm not the easiest person to work with, and in character, I am not so nice, but I promise you, I have been sincerely appreciative of your support and how you have pulled off this story. I know for 100% I am leaving this company in beautiful hands. And for the rest of the roster members that I've gotten to work with over my time here in GWW, thank you for being wonderful, wonderful people to work with. Your patience is unmatched, and so is your kindness. I also want to thank my husband, Johnny, for loving me on the days that it was hard to do so. You continued to motivate me, literally dragged me out of bed to do what I needed to do. And that kind of love is a beautiful love, and it's a unique one, and I'm happy it's found me. And in every single lifetime, I will continue to find you so I can have that love each and every day. So thank you. And lastly, to everybody outside of this company, while I can't specifically name your names, you know exactly who you are. I've shared some big matches with you, big promos, and those events helped me shape into the person my Ka ended up becoming. And it was because of your efforts and your time and your dedication that I got to this point that I'm at. What I once believed I was never going to become an OG and I was never going to be big enough, I ended up becoming a really great mentor to many women who are going to continue to walk after me. So thank you for giving me your dedication and time of day. And to finish this off, for the last 9 years, I've always been asked, what is your biggest advice that you would give people in this community? And truthfully, there's two big things that I wish I'd done sooner, but I now do for the rest of my life. One, give yourself the grace, but also only focus on what you're doing. Don't worry about how your peer is doing something, if they're better at you doing something, etc. Comparison is a major thief. And just because you might not be where you want to be right now, I promise you, if you continue doing what you're doing, you will get there. And you might even be bigger than what you imagined. And two, have fun. Ka is always going to be here. But honestly, we're all not gonna be. You might as well make the most amount of your time and have fun. If you're not having fun, you're honestly doing it wrong. Find people that love you for you, who you can be honest with, and who you can be your true version of yourself. I have zero regrets of retiring here in GWW because of the dedication this team has given me for the last 2 years. And the same goes for the roster members. So, thank you for an amazing 9 years of my life. Thank you for helping me become the woman I never imagined I could be. Please, love each other and love yourself. Thank you.
I couldn't wait for you to come and clear the cupboard. But now you're gonna leave with nothing but a sign. Another evening I'll be sitting reading in between your lines, because I miss you all the time. So get away.
Nay, there's no denying the work that you've done in our community. But the thing I'm most grateful for is that our friendship goes beyond that. But staying within, I can speak for many people when I say we appreciate your contributions and the love and passion you put towards our community in making it better. You absolutely deserve this moment. You deserve nothing but the best. And I'm very grateful to call you one of my best friends.
Nicole, we have known each other since 2017, and I got to see the career that you had, and I want you to know from the bottom of my heart you have earned this retirement. And as one door closes in your life and another one opens, I want you to know, thank you. Thank you for everything you have done. Thank you for being a friend to many, and enjoy your retirement.
I just want to say real quick, Nay's an absolute legend in this business. Like, there's things that she has done that one day I'm going to try and accomplish the same thing. But as for you, Nay, I hope your retirement goes amazing, Queen. I'll see you on the other side, bestie.
Oh man, where do I start? Well, alright. I really suck at this, so I do apologize in advance. Nicole, you and I have been best friends for years. I appreciate you and Zach being there by my side as best friends, especially that this is going to be your retirement match. The one thing I'm going to be saying is, enjoy your retirement. I love you, Cat Bestie. I always know I'm going to be there talking to you and your husband, Zach. Tell Nudge I said hello, that fat cat, but yeah, you know what I mean. I love you, Nick.
Nicole Hail-Sanchez. I'm gonna be honest. This call stuff wouldn't be the same without you. I'm overly appreciative of what you've done. Not just here in GWW, but in all of call. Nicole, thank you.
I was wondering what I wanted to say that was coming on top of my head, but why do that when I can speak from the heart? And honestly, I just want to go ahead and say congratulations to my wife, Nay. Nay, I couldn't be more proud of what you've done for this business. Throughout the years of watching you do some big matches, be a part of big promos, and be involved in huge storylines, it's an incredible thing to watch. And now that you've made it to this point, I just want to say that everything that you've done was all worth it. And everything that you did for the women, not only that you've motivated them, but you've made them appreciate who you are. And I just want to say I am so happy for you.